What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United FIFA 21 career mode, where today we'll be rounding up the January transfer window as well as playing games against Brighton in the FA Cup, Sheffield United away in the Premier League, and also Leeds away. We've got that big decision that we've got to make. Do we get another body into our central midfield? Of course, you know, we've looked and we've got players on the transfer list that we could go out there and sign. We've got about £55 million at this moment in time. Of course, we've got the massive injury to Paul Pogba, which will see him out for the rest of the season. So do we get ourselves another body in? And those of you that watched the last episode, where we finished off with, you know, a little bit of a wake-up call, really. We got beat 4-0 against Manchester City, and I think that answered the question for me. We need another body in here, and I think Declan Rice is going to be my prime target. I really, really like him. I don't think he's necessarily a replacement for Pogba. I'm looking at him more long-term as a replacement for Matic from next season, because I think we will look to sell him on. His attributes are declining, and I think Declan Rice would be the absolute perfect replacement. So it's decided it for me, guys. We're going straight into today's episode, and we're going to make an offer. So Declan Rice is currently 79 rated into the game, but I see no reason whatsoever, with his age being 22 years old, why we can't get him into those mid-80s. He's currently valued at £30 million. They think that we're probably going to have to offer between 32 and 42 to get him. We're going to start off with a transfer fee, and I think, you know, we're going to go straight in and we'll offer them the value. Let's just offer them the asking price and see what they have to say about this with David Moyes. They want to let Rice go for 4.9, but they want Mason Greenwood as part of the deal. Absolutely no chance. We will counter that. We'll remove the exchange player and we'll propose a new transfer fee. Let's go up to, let's say, 32 million and see what David Moyes has got to say about that. We'll submit that offer. There's no way we're giving them Mason Greenwood. We can do business with that transfer fee. They also want to include a sell-on clause, so we'd receive 4% of any transfer fee you sell Rice from in the future. Do you know what? 4% is absolutely fine. We'll take that. We'll take that all day long. We're going to accept it. Deal is done with West Ham. So now, of course, we just need to offer Declan Rice a contract. I'm not quite sure how much he's on at the moment in terms of wages, but we'll soon find out. He's fully scouted. We've got the restaurant scene, so we need to make sure that we mute that. And here is the man himself. So, sporadic role. Do you know what? That's absolutely fine. That suits me okay. He's going to be in and out of the team for the next season or so, so it's good to see that his spirits aren't going to be going down. How many years? Now, he's young. We're going to go full on 5 years. I think he's definitely worth that. He'd like a 3-year deal. Let's see if we can get him on a 4-year. I'm sure this'll go through. 4-year deal works for him. That's good. Not looking to include a release clause, so we'll accept that. Now, he's currently on £33,000 per week. So let's discuss the financial matters. So let's try and get him on, let's go 50. And we'll do a signing on bonus of, let's just start with £100,000. This is quite a good deal. It's working out to actually be quite easy so far. And that still doesn't reach what they're looking for. He wants £71,000 a week. 640k signing on and 340 after 5 appearances. Okay, let's counter that. We will remove the bonus. We'll remove the bonus. In terms of the wages, let's see if we can get him on 65. And then the signing on bonus, see if we can move that down to 500,000. I think that would work for us a little bit better. He'd settle for 74,000. Jesus Christ. He's playing hard ball, this agent. Let's edit the wage and signing on. We'll go 70. I'll go up to 70. He can take the 640,000. That's absolutely fine. I think they'll accept this one now. Not quite what he's looking for, but 70k a week will seal the deal. Declan Rice is a Manchester United player. And there he is. It currently says he can play CDM or centre midfield as well. So that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure whether he'd automatically fit into that role. They've given him the number 16. Now, is there a different number we can give him? Do you know what? I'm going to keep him at number 16. I actually quite like that. The old Roy Keane number. And Declan's there. He's looking great in a Manchester United shirt. Let's just check out a development plan for him and see whether he's already there at central midfield. So if we change his position to a centre midfielder, so central midfield, it says it'd take 118 weeks. Now, I think that we could get it done quicker than that. It would up his attacking work rate a little bit. It'd improve his finishing, attacking positioning, long shots. Do you know what? It's going to take a while, but we're going to do it. We'll convert Declan Rice to a central midfielder. Now, we have also had a new scouting update, which I believe will be from England. It is. Are there any prospects in here? Absolutely none whatsoever. So 69 highest potential, 80, 73 and 77. We are going to reject all these guys from England. That's the first bad one that we've actually had so far. Transfer offer coming in, this time from Everton, who want to sign Harry Maguire for £42 million. No, I don't think so. Absolutely not. Harry's here to stay. He's our captain, and we are rejecting that offer from Everton. So in other news, Diogo Dalot wants to play in the game against Brighton in the FA Cup. I think, do you know what, we'll think about it, but there is a chance we could rest Wan-Bissaka. We'll delete the progress assessment because I know that we're doing okay. We've had 2 more scouting reports. We've also had an offer for Eric Bailly from Newcastle for £18.5 million, which I believe is his asking price. It is. This is interesting. Now, Bailly's not getting into my side. We've got Maguire, we've got Koulibaly, we've got Upamecano, and I think that Tuanzebe has also leapfrogged Bailly in the pecking order. So for £18 million, we can get him off the wage budget. You know, it's just over half the figure that we've paid for Declan Rice. So I think we're going to accept that, you know, from Newcastle. Right, so in the other scouting reports, I know our youth team is getting pretty full at the moment. So here are the Welsh guys. We've got Emir Floyd, who looks as though he could be a decent prospect. Let's get rid of the ones that we'll definitely reject. So this guy, 89, we'll reject him. He can go. I've got a 93 and we've got a 79. So we've got these 2 players here. Emir Floyd, who looks as though he could be, I reckon he's going to be a right back, and exactly the same for Morris. Now, I think I'm only going to choose one of these because we're finding far too many really, really good players. We're actually going to reject Morris, and we're going to take Emir Floyd. We'll sign him up. And then in terms of the boys from Scotland, who actually we got some really good ones through last time. This guy looks as though he could be quite good. Archibald. Gordon Leslie at 92. Wow, what is going on in Scotland? Scotland are pulling out some great players. How do we pick from this? I mean, we've got a central midfielder by the look of it. We've got a goalkeeper. We're going to reject the goalkeeper because we have already got some goalkeepers in the youth team. We've got an attacker who could be a 92. See, do we go midfield or do we go defensively? It's really difficult to choose. I think we'll sign up the attacker, Gordon Leslie. And in terms of these 2 guys, he's 53 to 71. I think we probably take Aitken. We're going to take Aitken. And we'll reject Archibald. This could come back to haunt us at some point in the future. So first game of the day, we are playing Brighton in the FA Cup 4th round, and we are going to change the team up a little bit. Let's rest Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We'll switch him around, and we will bring in... We're going to bring in Diogo Dalot for this game as soon as I can find him. There he is. We'll pop him into the right-back position. We've got Harry Maguire and Koulibaly. Do we play Tuanzebe alongside Harry Maguire? Upamecano's doing really well, but I don't want to make loads and loads and loads of changes. I say that whilst I'm making loads of changes. I want to give Brandon Williams a run out as well, because he's not been playing football. McTominay could stay in. I want him to continue to improve. Let's give Declan Rice his debut. We'll take out Donny van de Beek for this one and rest him. We'll bring in Declan Rice. So we've got the exclamation mark in there saying that, he wouldn't perform brilliantly in that position. We'll keep Rashford, Martial and Dembele. We'll also rest Bruno Fernandez and we'll give Jack Grealish a game. I need to sort the bench out as well. But I think that this is the... Do we go with Dean Henderson? Oh, it's too tempting to rest players and change them around. We're going to give Dean Henderson a go, because he's another one that needs more game time, who has got some development behind him. But I think this is the 11 that we're going to go with for the game against Brighton. Now, of course, Brighton have a player in their side who we did look at in this January transfer window in Tariq Lamptey. He is going to be playing at right back for them today. Of course, he's having a superb time at the moment in real life. Now, can we get on the attack early? Yeah, he's having a superb time in real life, and he is actually severely underrated for me in FIFA. He really, really is. So it'd be interesting to see how he performs today. Here's Declan Rice making his debut today with his first touch of the ball, giving it off towards Marcus Rashford. Got a bit of room here with Jack Grealish, who finds Scott McTominay and almost finds the net with our first attack of the game. Here come Brighton, and they're in earlier with Alzate, and he's hit the outside of the post. Best opportunity of the game, and it's gone to Brighton and Hove Albion. We weren't quite at the races there in defence, and we've got away with it. We need to step up now. Here's Scott McTominay coming forward for United. Drives one. Another good save by Matt Ryan in the 22nd minute. So into the second half then, still 0-0. We haven't been brilliant. We really haven't. I'm not super impressed by what we're putting out there, but then again, I have to remember that this isn't our full strength first team at the moment, so we just need to keep plugging away. Hopefully we can find ourselves a goal or two that will win this game for us, but it's going to be Brighton who have the first attack early on with Aaron Connolly. Kind of dragged Harry Maguire out of position a little bit, and then they have found McAllister in the box, who's a tricky customer. Good header away by Maguire. Dembele is going to get the follow-up, and he is going to come away with the ball. Knocks it inside towards Anthony Martial. We need to get a couple more runners up with us. It's a good tackle by Webster, though. And that's what I mean. We've just not been superb going forward so far. Here's Bruno Fernandez. We've got him in an advanced position, and we've got Anthony Martial in. And Anthony Martial scores. 76 minutes it's taken us to break the deadlock. But it's that man, Anthony Martial, again. And look who he was set up by. Bruno Fernandez, who's had a superb season for us. And finally, we've not played well today, but we have managed to take the lead. Look at that ball through from Bruno, and just the extra yard of pace that Martial had gives us the opener. It's Dembele this time. Is he going to find a cross into the box? He finds Jack Grealish, and Jack Grealish misses. That would have put the game completely to bed, and Jack should have done better there. He sliced right across it, and it's gone wide. There we go then. That will do it. 1-0 victory for us at Old Trafford. By no means a vintage performance, but it does safely see us through to round 5 of the FA Cup. Good result for us. So I'd imagine it will take a few days for us to see who we get in the next round of that FA Cup, but it's good. It's good that we're into the next round. So we're back to league matters now, and our next game, I believe, is against Sheffield United. I'm not sure how they're getting on in the league. Let's just have a quick look at them. Of course, Liverpool, 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League, and Sheffield United are down in the relegation zone. So a big chance for us to get back to winning ways in the Premier League after that defeat against Man City. So here's an offer. Manchester City wanting to take Anthony Martial off for us, and they're willing to give us Alex Garcia and £110 million in order to get that deal through. absolutely no way am I doing business with Manchester City. They would, let's just have a look at the view of the exchanging player. He's a 74 rated cam. I mean, why would we even want to do that? We're going to flat out reject it anyway. There's no way that we're selling Anthony Martial. And in other news, we have an offer for Diego Dalot, £25.9 million from Real Sociedad. Again, we're going to say no to that one. To be fair, Diego Dalot actually played really well in that last game against Brighton in the Cup. He put in a really solid performance. So it's Sheffield United up next in the Premier League. We are... How long have we got, actually, until the Leeds game? Let me just check in the season calendar, because I want to see what sort of side we're going to put out here. So we're playing on the Saturday, and yeah, we've got a week's rest in between games, and then we've got a week and a half, because in the next episode, we're going to be playing our Champions League first leg against Real Madrid. So I think for this one, we will go pretty much full strength. Am I tempted to bring in Upamecano? I am. I really am. Let's just drop Harry Maguire and we'll pop Upamecano in for this game. Scott McTominay will be the captain. I'm absolutely fine with that. He's got the leadership trait, so that's no problem. And aside from that and the Pogba injury, we are at full strength today, and that's the side that we're going to use to play Sheffield United. Now, what I'd really like from today is a good performance. We haven't played that well recently. So, we had the Man City game where we were terrible in the second half. We had the game against Brighton where we were pretty average. And, even before that, in the last episode, games against Fulham, we weren't, really that sharp. So I'd like to see a really good performance from us today. Here's Dembele. First opportunity for us. Finds Scott McTominay on his left foot. And the goalkeeper does pretty well there for Sheffield United. But first opportunity that we've had so far. Nice ball from Telles in towards Marcus Rashford. He's got a man in the middle in Martial. It's a good save again by the Sheffield United goalkeeper. Out for a corner. Oh, and that's great pressure from Fernandez. And he's managed to get it through towards Anthony Martial, who scores. Half an hour into the game, Anthony Martial strikes again. Lovely finish from him. Oh, hello. What was that celebration? Don't know what that was about. Bruno Fernandez got pretty lucky, though. He left it in the end for Anthony Martial, who's full of confidence. He's not going to miss one-on-one. And we take the lead on the half-hour mark at Sheffield United. Here comes an attack from Sheffield United, though. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's trying to get to his man. Comes out towards Sander Berge. And then out to Norwood. It's a great tackle by Donny van der Beek, but he doesn't quite come away with the ball. And Sheffield United are in. It's a great block by Koulibaly. And we can now probably get them on the break with Scott McTominay as he drives forward. And he finds Bruno Fernandez. And he's offside. So into the second half, we lead 1-0 at half-time. There's players in this side, who I notice are getting better and better. One of them's on the ball at the moment in Donny van der Beek. He really, really is improving massively and settling into this side. As we pick out Anthony Martial, finds said man Donny van der Beek once again. And towards Scott McTominay. And now we've got Dembele, who can take his man on perhaps on the outside. Tries to get a cross in. Danger gets cleared, but we've got it back again. And then we've got Scott Van der Beek even. Oh my goodness me, he's hit the crossbar. What a strike that was from Donny van der Beek. That would have been some goal. But Sheffield United escape once again. There's Martial who releases Bruno Fernandez, who skips past his man. He's got himself into the box. Bruno Fernandez just whistles past the right-hand post. And we've had the opportunities today. We really should have scored one or two more goals at least. There's Bruno Fernandez again, and he's found Marcus Rashford, who's got himself into the box. He's got men on the edge. Lovely ball. Bruno Fernandez makes it 2-0. That should wrap up the points here at Bramall Lane for Manchester United. Great move from us. We've been pretty good all game, and we really, really started to click now. Comes Sheffield United with Cyprien. It's blocked by Rice, but it ends up going straight back to him. It then gets blocked by Upamecano, and Bruno Fernandez is away for United. He's got Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side, who's been pretty quiet today. Here is Rice. Lovely ball through towards Fernandez. Tries to chip across in. Might win the header. He does so. And it will make it all the way back to Declan Rice, who can turn and run at the Blades' defence and shoot. And good save by the keeper. So corner for Sheffield United. This will be the last opportunity of the game. We've already played a minute over stoppage time. And the referee blows the whistle. And that's a 2-0 victory for us. Actually a decent performance today. I thought we did really, really well. You know, Sheffield United are down in that relegation zone, so we are expected to win. However, you still got to put in the performance, and I thought that we played well today. So we are at transfer deadline day. 10 hours are left in the window. Top deal so far: Busquets to Arsenal, Neves to Juventus, and Konrad Laimer, who we looked at, has gone from RB Leipzig to Bayern Munich. They're the top deals so far. I'm sure there'll be more to go through. I've just noticed Jorginho from Chelsea has gone to Napoli. Let's check the office and see what is happening in there. Eric Bailly has sold. He has gone to Newcastle United. We've been given an extra 16 million in the transfer budget. Juventus have put in an offer of £70 million for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That is not going to go through. We're definitely going to be rejecting that one. But for me, I'm quite happy with my squad now. I'm not looking to add any more players in, so we will just cycle through this transfer window, see if any more offers are made, but yeah, we're not looking to do any more business. Man City now want to sign Harry Maguire. What is it with Man City coming after all our players? You know, we're on strict transfer negotiations as well. I can't get near any of their players, so they're not going to be getting near any of mine, especially someone like Harry Maguire. So here's an interesting one. FC Porto want to sign Nemanja Matic for 14.2 million. Now, I am going to reject this, even though he's 32, and, you know, Declan Rice is basically his replacement. I need Matic here as another body at the moment due to the Paul Pogba injury. I think if we'd signed Declan Rice and Pogba wasn't injured, then I might have let that one go through. But just due to the circumstances that we're under, we're going to leave that as it is for now. Oh my goodness, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has left Arsenal and he has gone to Real Madrid. So we're going to be facing him in the Champions League very, very shortly. Not in today's episode, but in 1 or 2 episodes' time. And that's going to be interesting. It really, really is. As we get to the last hour of transfer deadline day, and all the business is now done. So we've got a youth squad monthly report, which we can have a look at, see if any more players have gone down. Sam Miller's going down rapidly. No, I am going to keep him though. Everybody else is looking okay. Actually, Mark Riley's dropped into potentially being only an 89. So we are going to release him, if I can do it properly. Release youth player, and yes, everybody else is still in the 90s. There's no way I'm letting Sam Miller go, though. Definitely not. Now, I've had a training injury to Harry Maguire. He's suffered a femur whatever a femur contusion is. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, so not too long. There's a chance he could miss the Madrid game. There really is. The transfer window has been closed. £753 million were spent. So we have had the email about tournament prize money in the FA Cup, which will mean that the next round draw has been done. We'll check that out before we play against Leeds United. So if we go into the Premier League table, Liverpool still 11 points clear at the top, absolutely smashing it up there. They're going to be the champions. And in the FA Cup, we are going to play somebody. Man City. Oh, man. We're playing Man City in round 5 of the FA Cup. The board want us to get to the final. Do you know what? It's a chance for us to get revenge, isn't it? You've got to play the best teams eventually, and you've got to beat them. So why not do it in the early rounds? But yet another Manchester derby on the cards. We've played them twice in the Premier League. They beat us in the Carabao Cup, and now we're going to face them in the FA Cup. We'll probably end up facing them in the Champions League or something later on in the season. Right, so next up we have got Leeds United in the Premier League. Upamecano comes into the side to replace the injured Harry Maguire. His place on the bench will be taken by Twanzebe. Aside from that, this is our strongest team that we are going to put out there. Leeds are a decent side, but I believe they are down towards the bottom of the Premier League. So again, another big opportunity for us to go and get 3 points. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed as well, but we are starting to keep more and more clean sheets now. We've actually kept 4 in the last 5 games. So in the last episode, the first 2 games, we picked up clean sheets against Fulham and Tottenham. Of course, that completely went to pot against Man City. And today we've done the same against Brighton and Sheffield United. So we're going for the hat-trick of clean sheets in this episode. I've probably completely... Oh my God. I've probably completely cursed it. And we'll end up conceding 1 or 2. But we're going to try our best. Here come Leeds, though, with Calvin Phillips. Aaron Wan-Bissaka trying to get a foot in and drive him out wide towards Harrison. And Leeds, like I say, they're a good side. Here's Alioski, and he pulls it back. It's a good block in the end by the defender. And Marcus Rashford gets there first, but it's out for an early Leeds corner. Here's Bruno Fernandez. Can he cut back onto his right foot? He can. He tries to curl one. Great save from the Leeds goalkeeper. Really, really good save. That was flying into the top corner. Bruno Fernandez just got an inch, and the keeper pulls out a great save. This game's got an energy about it. It really has. You can feel a little bit of tension in the air as Koulibaly wins the ball, finding Bruno Fernandez, and he'll pop that out wide towards Dembele, who's got the pace. He really has got the pace. Can he get into the box? Yes, he can. Finds a cross. Finds Rashford. Shot gets blocked. A little bit of room here for Scott McTominay, who knows how to hit them. He's hit the post. Can he get to the rebound? No, he can't. Danger gets cleared by Leeds. But Scott McTominay, who loves a shot from distance, rattles the woodwork, and that is half-time. Here's Bruno Fernandez, and he's going to try and from another one from distance. There we go. 1-0 up. Not too long after half-time. And it's that man, Bruno Fernandez, who has absolutely arrowed one into the top corner. We take the lead at Ellen Road in the rivalry game. What a strike this is. It's fed into him by Donny van der Beek. They just give him a little bit too much room, and left foot, top corner, nobody in the world is saving that. Here's Anthony Martial on the ball, and he's found Donny van der Beek in the box. Donny van der Beek makes it 2-0 with 20 minutes to go. I can't remember Donny van der Beek scoring too many goals, actually, for us. Might only be his second of the season, but he gives us a 2-goal lead at Ellen Road, and that should be all 3 points going to Old Trafford. It's going to be one last attack from Leeds, and they've got the ball back in towards Costa. It's a great tackle. Alioski's onto it. He turns, gets into the box, fires wide, and the referee blows the full-time whistle. A 2-0 victory for us. And guys, we kept 3 clean sheets out of 3 games today. Can you believe it? It's only taken 14 episodes to do so, but great victory for us and another 3 points on the board. So in terms of the Premier League table now, as you can see, Liverpool have won again. They haven't lost a game all season. Their most recent result, a 3-0 victory against Aston Villa, so they remain 11 points ahead of us. We lead Chelsea by a point, who beat Tottenham. We're now 7 points. We're 8 points in front of Tottenham, and 4 points than that in front of Leicester. So a Champions League place is all but secure with 12 games to go, as long as we keep up our good form. The bottom of the table, Aston Villa are doing really well, I've just noticed. Arsenal sat there in 10th position, but Sheffield United, Leeds and Brighton, incidentally, we played all 3 today, so there's a bit of a coincidence. Brighton, of course, we played in the FA Cup. But guys, as you can see, the next one is the big one. Real Madrid in the the round of 16 of the Champions League. So that's going to be huge, but that one is going to be in the next episode. We'll be playing Real Madrid, then we'll be playing Brighton at home in the Premier League, and we will play Newcastle away at St James's Park. Really, really big episode. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get ourselves a win against Real Madrid in that Champions League tie. But guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like on today's video. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one.